Hello everyone, welcome to Come Sit at My Table. We're Tom and Melissa and we sure do appreciate you being here. We are going to make a subscriber recipe today because it's Sunday, and on Sundays we do recipes that have been sent to us from our subscribers. We call it our Sunday Subscriber Series. Today's recipe comes from Nancy Berthman in Menominee, Wisconsin. Now, Nancy, I'm going to be honest with you and tell you that I had to go to Google and try to find the pronunciation for the name of your town because I just wasn't sure about Menominee. But I think that's right. So we appreciate you sending in the recipes. She actually sent in 3 recipes. Today we're going to use her recipe for strawberry salsa. Now we're going to use this salsa tonight. We're going to take it with us to a cookout that we're having with friends. I guess I just need to be transparent here and say we got this from Nancy over a year ago. We got it in June of last year. And when I opened the envelope and saw this strawberry salsa recipe, I just thought, there's no way. I don't think this could be good. But I've convinced myself I should give it a try because we do like everything that's in it.
And we love peach salsa, so it's not a stretch that we would like strawberry salsa.
Yeah, we love peach salsa. But there's one ingredient that I'm just not sure goes with everything else. And we'll talk about that when we get to it. But I'm willing to give it a try because I like to try new things. So let's talk about what we're going to use to make Nancy's strawberry salsa. We're going to start with 5 cups of finely chopped strawberries. Now, we're not going to mash these. We're not going to pulverize them. We just want to chop them. So you want them in small chunks that you can scoop up with a chip like you would any other salsa. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're looking at this bowl thinking, there's way more strawberries in there than what you need for 5 cups. And you're right, there is. But we're also going to take a fruit bowl with us tonight. So what strawberries we don't use in the salsa, we will go ahead and use in the fruit bowl. By the way, I did wash these last night, cleaned them really well. I washed them 4 times and then put them in the refrigerator so they have been refrigerated overnight. And I got these from a place called Williams Farms in Means, Kentucky, which is 9 miles up the road from our house. And the farm is actually owned by one of my former students, Zane. Zane, I do appreciate getting the strawberries. They are delicious. They're like eating strawberry sugar. They're not huge berries, but man, are they good. All right, we also are going to need 1 cup of finely diced green pepper. We need 2 tablespoons of green onions, and that's just a really strange amount for me. 2 tablespoons of sliced green onions. I don't normally measure green onions by the tablespoonful, but that's what it says and that's what I'm doing. Then we need 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. I went to every grocery store in our little town and not one store had any fresh parsley other than Kroger had these little prepackaged cups of chopped parsley, and it was so expensive. But I needed it for this recipe, so I got it. But you'll need 2 tablespoons of minced or chopped parsley. Here's the ingredient I'm just not sure about. 1/3 cup of Catalina dressing. I just never even considered putting Catalina dressing with strawberries. But you know what? We love Catalina dressing, so I'm giving it a shot. Then you need just a dash of hot pepper sauce. The only reason this is in our house is for our son-in-law, Luke. I don't think that boy eats anything that he doesn't put hot pepper sauce on. So this is here for him, and we're going to use just a dash of it in this salsa recipe. And then some freshly cracked black pepper that we'll put in at the end. Okay, this is an experiment for me. This is an unusual one. I'm just going to move my green pepper and my green onions out of the way, and we are going to start working on our strawberries. Now, I told you that we have already washed these. So now we just want to take off the stem and take out the core. And I'm just going to chop them. And it does say to chop them fine. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut them into, I guess, like small squares. And we will just put those right in our bowl. And I'm just going to chop them up the best I can. I don't want them too small because I want people to look at it and say, oh, those are strawberries. I don't want people to think it's tomatoes. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to keep chopping and we'll put these in our bowl. And I'm going to tell you, with these small berries, it's going to take a while to get 5 cups.
We need to get an assembly line going here.
Yeah, we do. And I'm not going to do this the way I'm showing you now. I will go through and take out the stem and the hull of each berry before I chop it up. All right, let's get started. We have our 5 cups of finely diced strawberries. We have diced up our green peppers, which are going in. Get all those in there. We also have our green onions, which I'm adding.
So you decided not to measure those?
Well, it was 1 large green onion, and that was about 2 tablespoons. Might have been even a hair over, but it was close. So just, if you want to measure. It's about 2 tablespoons. And then 2 tablespoons of parsley.
Smells good.
Smells wonderful, doesn't it? Actually, I was a little leery of using this product because I thought, what if it's really dried out? What if it doesn't have any taste or smell? It's going to be good. I can promise you that. All right, now we're going to add in our Catalina dressing, and this is not much. But, I think you just want it for the sweetness. Just to sweeten it up a little bit.
And the berries are already sweet.
Oh, man, they are so good. Should we admit how many we ate while we were...
Probably not.
Okay. Never mind. We didn't eat any. That's a lie. We did eat some. Okay. Now, my least favorite product in this dish. But I'm doing it because it's what the recipe says. It says a dash. Can I get by with like a drop?
I don't think so.
Okay. Is that enough?
That was like maybe 2 dashes. I don't know.
Okay.
You were very generous.
I just want to make sure. And then it just says black pepper to taste. So I'm just going to put, I don't know, a few twists of black pepper in. And then we're just going to stir it all together. I don't know how this is going to taste, but I'm telling you right now, it looks wonderful and it smells so good. I was a little worried that the Catalina dressing would make it runny. It didn't at all, and that's because there's only 1/3 of a cup in it.
It might get a little thinner as
it probably will. It'll probably have some liquid come out of those berries and make it a little more runny. But I'm telling you, that looks wonderful.
So fresh.
But here's the problem. Cover and refrigerate for 2 hours.
Patience, my dear.
Patience is not my virtue. But Nancy's recipe says cover and refrigerate 2 hours. I'm going to cover it and refrigerate it for 2 hours. We're also going to serve this with chips. And I forgot to mention that when we were doing the ingredients, but you are going to need chips, of course, because this is a salsa. Okay, I'm going to cover it and put it in the refrigerator for 2 hours. Our strawberry salsa has been in the refrigerator for just over 2 hours. Now, if you'll look down in here, you can see that the strawberries have released some of their juices. You can see that here. And I think that's going to make this salsa even better, which is probably why Nancy's recipe says to let it sit in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. But I've waited about as long as I can.
Can't wait.
Let me tell you that we do have some chips to serve with this salsa. I bought our favorite chips, the Tostitos Cantina chips. But I knew I was going to make this today, so yesterday I went to Kroger and I found these Stacy's pita chips that are cinnamon sugar. Now, when we got home from church, after we bought these, I had to try them. So this bag has been opened, but we have several more bags that we're going to take with the salsa to the cookout tonight. These are delicious. I hope they're good with this salsa. I think they will be. I mean, cinnamon sugar with strawberries, that'd have to be good, wouldn't they?
What's not to like?
All right, babe, are you ready?
I have been ready for 2 hours, patiently waiting.
Yeah, well, you're more patient than I am. Okay. You want the regular Tostitos chips or the pita?
I'm going to try the pita. Since
The
we've already
cinnamon
had
sugar?
those open.
Yeah.
I know pretty much what that's going to be like, but
Yeah. Yum, yum.
salsa is definitely one of my top, probably 5 favorite things in the whole world.
Oh, you all. If you only knew how much this woman loves salsa.
I go through a lot of it, don't I? So
Yeah.
I'm excited about this one for sure.
She goes through a lot of it. But I don't think we've ever had strawberry salsa.
Oh my gosh, that's fabulous.
Is it really?
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I love that. And I
Do
really
you
like
really?
it with the pita chips, yeah.
That's good with these?
Mm-hmm. I like how thick it is. A lot of times salsa's way too thin for me. That's so good. It's chunky.
Oh
Lots
my
of flavor.
goodness.
Isn't that good?
I don't even taste the Catalina dressing.
Not really.
There's a little bit of sweetness to this. Mm-hmm. Well, it is sweet. But honestly, if somebody said, what's the dressing?
Yeah, I couldn't pick it out.
There's no way I could pick out that that's Catalina dressing.
That is really, really good. I'm kind of thinking we just take the fruit bowl tonight and we keep the salsa here at home. Okay, fine. You're going to shame me. I can already feel it. We'll share.
Oh, Lord.
That's so good. But I see us making more of this really soon.
I was going to say, we may have to go see Zane and get more strawberries.
Well, we do have some extra ones that we were thinking that we would use for...
Yeah, we were going to use them for strawberry shortcake, but we might just have to make more of this.
I think so, too.
Oh, my gosh, Nancy, that is
Our
fabulous.
kids are going to love this.
Oh, I can't wait to serve this to our kids. When are they coming home? Because I need to plan to make this.
That's so
Wow, that's good. Okay, I'm glad I had strawberry salsa. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here for our video. Man, I hope you try this. If you don't, you're really missing out. That's really good. Nancy, we do appreciate you sending us your recipe. If you have recipes that are tried and true, now we want recipes that you have used yourself, that your family loves, we would love for you to send those to us. If you go right below this video, you'll see a description box, and it's going to say strawberry salsa in it. Anywhere in that box that you click, that box will expand. Right there in that box, Melissa always puts the written recipe for you. You don't have to write it down as we go. She types it out and puts it right there in that description box for you. Right under that recipe is our mailing address. And you can send us your recipes if you'd like for us to consider them for our Sunday subscriber series. And right under that address is an Amazon link where you can order our cookbook. There are 407, over 400 recipes in this cookbook. And they're I start to say they're my favorite recipes, but all of them are my favorite recipes.
And just like today, we keep adding more.
I know, this is a new favorite. So if you want a copy of our cookbook, you can check that Amazon link. Also, you can just go to Amazon.com and in the search bar type, "Come Sit at My Table Cookbook," and it should come up. You'll see it has a picture of Melissa's favorite birthday cake on the front. Also, right below the video, there's a thumbs up button. That's called the like button. We would appreciate you clicking that for us. And right below the video, there's a subscribe button. If you've never clicked it before, we invite you to click it. Click the little notification bell beside of it and then the word all. That just subscribes you to our channel and allows YouTube to notify you every time we put up a new video. All right. We do appreciate you. Oh, I forgot. There's a place at the bottom for you to put a comment, and we love hearing from you. So please go down there and leave us a comment. We do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching our video. We want you to remember 2 things. First, God loves you and so do we. And second, you are always welcome to come sit at my table. Have a great day.